What's going on? What's going on, my people? Manners and respect. Walk on to everybody. First and foremost, I got to give my thanks to my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible for me. You know what I mean? So I always got to give thanks. But shout out to each and every one of you. Give thanks to you, the fans and the subscribers and the supporters out there. Today, we're going to be talking about how can we, as fans and media, and as a team, improve the on-the-field chemistry. We're going to deep dive into the on-the-field chemistry between these players and how we can improve that. And I want your take. I want you to let me know exactly how we can improve the on-field chemistry. But don't forget, when you come on the platform, like up the stream. Like, subscribe. Definitely get in the chat squad, because we got to salute when you come in this chat and be a part of Next Up Chat Squad. Okay? Got some shooters in the squad. So be careful when you come in and watch how you talk. But definitely like up the video. I know sometimes YouTube take a little bit of time before they push out that I'm live before you guys get here. So I'm going to kind of try and, I guess, buy time to you guys show up so I don't have to repeat myself 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I don't want to do that. So in the meantime, between time, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button, because it definitely does help with the growth and the visibility. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because this one tonight gonna be a good one. And after I get through, I'm gonna open the phone lines. Yeah, after I get through everything that I want to say to you, my people, and for you to talk back to me, whether it's in the comment section, a part of the comment section squad. Hold up. You know I got to give you one for the comment section squad. Hold up. Where we going? Go back. One time. We got a Bossa Blanc for the chat squad. So whenever you come up in the squad, you definitely going, you know what I'm saying, get your flowers and be welcome into the squad. Campos 23, Blessing, Francis General, Campos 1. Hold on. Campos. One more time. Salute Campos. Ja Entertainment. Big up yourself. Ja Entertainment. Salute. One more salute for the both of you guys. Whoa, yo. What you say? Salute up, big up yourself. Welcome in the building, man. We got a serious topic tonight. That I need y'all's help, man. I need y'all's help for sure. 1000%. I need your help. You gotta help me, and I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help each other tonight. Figure out how we can improve the chemistry on the field, man. On the field, the chemistry hasn't been the greatest, man. Hasn't been the greatest. The way they're supposed to link up with that type of talent is something is missing. You know, and we know. I know I got some smart subscribers and supporters out there that, they be studying the game. Because if you don't study the game properly when you're talking to me, I'm gonna have to ask you what you're talking about. So, yeah, man, we gonna get into it. And don't let me gotta pull out the clipboard. If you know anything about, I got the clipboard on catch. Yeah. What me say? The clipboard there pan catch. You not have to worry. Can draw for the clipboard anytime. and show you exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the on the field chemistry. So we're going to talk about it tonight. Definitely, when I do open the phone lines, hit the phone line up. Call in. Make sure that phone is good. Call in and, let the people know, man. Let the world know. Let the world know across the airwaves how you feel about, the chemistry can be improving for this. So big up to everybody. Those who, enter the chat squad. And when you come in the squad, you already get the salute. You already get the salute. You know that already. One time salute. We have a boss blanc. I just saw we do it, if you know, you know. And yeah, so we gonna get into oh my god, Wayne G in the build. One time for Wayne G. One time. What's up? What? 2-3. Big up yourself, Wayne G. Every single time. Big up. Football is life. Football is definitely life. That's why we make sure that we highlight, we study the game, we love the game, we breathe the game, and we never write all the time. But the fact that we can talk about it is what matters most. Oh, Big Baller in the building. Big Baller, one time, Big Baller. Big up yourself, Big Baller Benzema. Blessings. Chat squad in effect tonight. Wait for a few more y'all to come on in. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And then we gonna get to... Oh, yeah, definitely, Campos. The clipboard is on catch. You think... you say you got your... Oh, snap. Oh, I thought... The clipboard is on catch. You thought... What you saying? The clipboard's on catch. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I can show you better than I can tell you. You don't believe me? Just watch. Ow! Stop. Wait a minute. I'm gonna leave it right there. Big shout out to everybody out there that, is ready for a show tonight, man, because we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna talk about, the Reggae Boyz. You know what I'm saying? We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's make the most of it. I know YouTube be taking some time to push out the fact that I'm live. So, that's why I'm over here. Just give it a few more minutes before we get going. But listen, off the top, how do you guys feel about the team and the way they play together when they're on the field? When they're going into these games in the Gold Cup, World Cup qualifiers, or just straight up friendlies, how do you think the team on the field respond to each other in terms of the way they like to play, the way they like the ball, where they like the ball, what foot they want the ball on, what side of their body, if they're going to get a pass, they want the pass on? Those type of things is what I'm talking about tonight, because the team chemistry off the field, where you get to know your teammates, their kids, the family, the mom, the wife, the girlfriend, the agent. You get to know about them, what they like, what they don't like, what kind of cars they like, what kind of house they like, the music they, all that stuff is cool to know. But on the field, is this somebody that you can guarantee gonna fight for you? He gonna play extra hard. He gonna do his job and make sure that he's in the right position at all time. Big up Sean Answer. Sean in the building. One time for Sean. Bossa Blanc for Sean. Whoa. Yo, Money Pro Music in the building. Bless up to Ball Drift. One time, Ball Drift. Welcome to the Next Up Chat Squad. Salute. On time. Big up yourself. Money Pro. What them say? What them say? All right, you have to come down now. You have to come down now. Big up yourself. Money Pro Music. I want to know. Ball Drip said, bless up Francis and the chat. One time. What them say? Whoa. One time. Big up yourself. The chemistry start off the field though. Yeah, I see. And that's what I want to talk about because I can show you better than I can tell you just why the on-the-field chemistry is very important. Now, for those that have done anything that requires team building, so whether that's a project in school, whether that's a project at work, whether it's a project at your church, whether it's a project in, your group of friends that y'all doing something together, building a fence, helping somebody put an engine in the car, another friend, whatever that is, right? Helping somebody move, you got to lift a couch with somebody, a fridge with them, whatever it is. None of that works without chemistry. Chemistry comes from conversation. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Do we understand each other? Can we relate to how we want to play? Relating off the field is very important. You know what I'm saying? Very, very important. RR in the building. One time for RR. Up top. Next up. Chat squad in effect. Talk to me. Big up to RR in the building. You get what I'm saying, my people? The chemistry on the field is very, very vital because that's when it matters most. Those moments matter most. And high-level athletes, once you can rely on number 20, you can rely on number 3. You can rely on number 11. You can rely on number 7, that they going to show up and they going to do what they got. More fire. More fire. What them say? More fire. What? More fire. All right. Ease off. But no, once you know that the dude standing next to you, the one standing behind you, the one standing to your left or to your right, you gotta understand that you gotta play for him. You gotta play for the player standing next to you. Very important. Very, 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 very important. And the off the field, getting to know your family, what you like, what you don't like is cool. But how do you take on the field criticism? Are you a person that likes to be shouted at? Are you a person that likes your mistakes to be pointed out? Are you a person that just all right, it's okay, let's get it again next time. Let's go, let's pick it up. Like, what type of player are you on the field? That's, to me, is more important. I can communicate with you without using words, and we understand each other on the field. Like, I know your moves. I know how you like to play. Those things are vital to on-the-field chemistry. Because if Amari Bell runs into a jam where they're double-teaming Amari Bell on their press, and he cannot guarantee that Damari Gray is going to be the outlet or Cephas is going to be the outlet in the right place to where he can make a pass at his ability, then he's not going to trust. There's no trust there. There's no trust there. And there has to be trust. There must be trust. Can Warner Brown trust that Leon Bailey, John Russell, Damari Gray, that these players are going to put him in the best positions to do what he does best, which is score goals? Put him in the position. How does he like the ball? What kind of runner is he? Is he a speed? Is he a power runner? Does he do well on stop and go? Is he quick twitch? Like, how can we utilize his skill set with mine? Like, I don't see that. I just see we're figuring out on the go, and it's like you're on the training pitch. I mean, that at this level, it should be a simple 1, 2, 3, pick that up and keep it moving. Because if Damari Gray and John Russell, Leon Bailey, Isaac Hayden, if they're not on the same page in that midfield, then Warner Brown is going to starve all night. He's going to starve all night. Money Permanent said Bailey and Cephas was completely disconnected from the rest of the team in this Gold Cup. Explain further. And don't worry, I'm going to open the phone line soon so y'all can call in for those who want to call in and voice their opinion. But the chemistry on the field. Can Andre Blake trust that Damian Lowe is going to give him a straight pass back to him when he needs a release? Release the pressure. The other team is pressing. They want to release the pressure. They pass it back to Andre Blake. You want to be sure. Damian Lowe be passing some wonky balls to Andre Blake, man. Sometimes it's nervous when he getting the ball, man. He not sure if he going to score in his own team. RR said freelance street ball. Like a group of individuals. So as we point out, like, how can we improve it? How can they improve it? What can they do in the short amount of time that they have together to improve their on-the-field team chemistry? Because it needs to be improved. Don't forget to like up the stream, man. Like up the stream. 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 And big up to everybody out there, man. Manners and respect. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. It's free, man. It's free 99. What does it cost, Francis? It's free 99. Free 99. I don't want you to smash the subscribe button because I want somebody else to be able to press it so the channel can grow for y'all's benefit. Okay, the channel grow is for your benefit, building the next up community for you. We're going to be a safe space where we can come and we can speak the truth on football. We're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but we're going to talk the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As long as I'm not breaking the law, I'm good. I'm going to talk this thing. You understand? Respectfully, I'm going to tell you my point and how I see it. And this is where we're at right now. And don't worry, it's day number 10, and we still haven't heard from President Michael Ricketts. Has anybody heard from President? If you heard from President Michael Ricketts that he did some type of press conference, send it to me. Because I ain't see it. If you have heard from President Michael Ricketts today in any type of interview, press release, and he's talking about the Gold Cup, please send it to me. Otherwise, it's day number 10, and we still haven't heard from President Michael Ricketts. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Nothing. Passing the ball with coordination and purpose. Hey, that's very important. That's very important. That's very, very important. That's what I'm talking about when Damian Lowe's passing the ball back to Andre Blake when they're playing together. Does Richard King and Ethan Pinnock, do they understand each other enough that they can complement one another's game? so we can get the best out of them. We can get the best performance possible from them. Or is it whenever you have the ball, do your thing? And if your thing isn't working, then find a teammate, give them the ball, and let them do their thing within the system. Because that's very possible. These players are very intelligent in terms of finding the loopholes like that in the game. We've all done it. And this is a way higher level. Way higher level. You understand what I'm saying, my people? So hear me out. You got to understand. These guys get on the field together and they don't trust making passes to one another that they're going to be in the same area. Like, oh, you're going to make this run or is it always going to be a turnover for me? Like, you're not on the same page. You can't wink. You can't do shake it a hand, turn it ahead, anything to signal to your teammate, like, pass the ball now. Like, pass that ball now. Like, I'm going to make 1, 2, 3. You see me go tap. Pass the ball now. I'm going to make the run. But instead of making it on the outside, pass it on the inside. Like, some type of, I don't see that. So am I the only one that don't see that? Talk to me. When Joel Latibeaudiere picks up the ball in the midfield and passes it to a Demarai Gray, the first touch is porous, man. The first touch is usually bobbly. Or depending on the situation. Because you can lead a player if they trust you. You can give them a through pass. You can lead them to where they might not see the position of the goalkeeper on the other side of the defender. But the passer, that's where vision is important. Because they can see, like, no, I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to put it on the other side. But they trust, the runner has to trust the passer that they're going to lead them to the promised land. And let them just enjoy the promised land. It's that simple. As somebody that's played, it's that simple. We're talking about the simplicity. We're not even talking about the type of pass, a flick, a curve to it. No, we're just talking about straight up and down, pass the ball in an area. Or if you got two defenders on you and you got that type of control, then they can put the ball right on your feet and your control is dead. No bobbling, no fumbling. Defender can't get a toe on it. Nothing. You control the ball right where you at, and you can make your move in the tight spaces and create either for yourself or for a teammate. And if your teammate knows you got that ability, they're probably going to be ready to make a run, knowing that you might be able to push one out to them and then you can get to it before the goalie can. And it's a tap in. Those things are chemistry. Leon Bailey got the ball on the right side of the field. He's streaking down the field. He's flying down the field like Warner Brown and Demarai Gray or Cephas should have an idea of what Leon Bailey is thinking, what he might do, what he might not do, what's the best position on the field for them during those moments. And I don't think they got it. Somebody prove me otherwise. Money Pro Music said what? The entire team was disconnected. Facts. Money Pro Music, add another thing. Fans have their favorite players through some type of connection, either school, friends, family, relative, etc. And even though they're not paying well, they still want them on the field. Well, yeah, of course. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. Because you want your people to win. And I want them to win too. I want all these players to get their money. Of course. That's why we talking about if they're on field chemistry. You know what I'm saying? When you win, good things happen. When you win. For everybody. Good things happen for everybody when you win. That's why you want to win. You know what I'm saying? Smash. Hit the like button. Click the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Subscribe to the... What you waiting on? Subscribe to the channel. Let me see. Kushanine said, that's something... What? That's something you ever game. You ever game? Every game. You must have every game. Do push it in space for Cephas or on the feet of Bailey. One of the two. Bailey can take it in space too, RR. Bailey can take the ball in space as well. But, man, the control, man. The control is my issue. Haven't seen a good through pass in years. Only good crosses. Big up yourself, Uptown. Uptown 1G. Uptown 1G. Uptown 1G in the building. In the building. Hold up. Forever. What you say? Big up yourself, Uptown in the building. But yeah, definitely. And you know what? The crosses are good, but nobody's on the end of them. Nobody's on the end of them to convert, to execute, and bury those chances on those good crosses. In actuality, we're pretty poor in the air. Like, we get up there, but we're not, like, you know, it's not even 50-50. Which is kind of crazy. It's not even 50-50 when we in the air. If you think about it. Balls that are crossing the box in the air, it's not even 50-50. Like, for real. It's that kind of bad. Check it. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me see. No team chemistry. Yeah, man, you don't know, RR. O'Shane Richard, we need better players in certain positions. That's the simple answer. That is definitely, yo... One time for us, Shane. Definitely that's part of it, man. That's part of it. That is definitely part of it. But that's really how you're gonna fix if you don't have like what you gonna do if you don't have. Then if you don't have, then the ones that you have, they just have to improve. They just really got to improve. They really got to just, you know what I'm saying, raise their game, raise their level. Hit the like button. Come on in and hit the like button. Hit the share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We live, man. We live talking this football. You know, I was away taking care of some business, man. Life was life and I had some things to take care. But listen. Now that we back, like, let's talk about this football in the right way. And I say it again and again. I don't mean harm to nobody. I'm not here for none of that. You understand? Y'all not here for none of that either because you ain't realistically trying to spend years behind bars away from your family. So let's just keep it football. And the football that we want to keep it is between the lines, between them white lines, what we see. Let's challenge our intelligence. Let's see if we can understand, you know, the holes and the problems that we have in the team, even though it might not change. Because it might fall on deaf ears. It just might. It just might. But we're going to talk about it anyways. Yeah, we're going to talk about it anyways. All right, so let me see here. But bless up our... The coach have his favorite players too, Money Pro. Of course. The players, not favorite. He got players that he feels can get the job done. I mean, which coach don't? Every coach do. Every coach got players that they like, for sure. For sure, for sure. O'Shane Richards, Ravel, and DJ are our best 10 at the moment. Ravel doesn't want to play 10, O'Shane. Ravel doesn't want to play 10. He doesn't want to play 10. Like up the stream, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend. Next up is live, and I'm waiting for y'all because I'm really going to get into this, you know what I mean, this part of the box, and I got the clipboard on Koch. You already know. If you know Next Up Sports Talk and you check the channel, you know that FTB has always been in effect. Francis Tactic Board. Go check the channel. So I'm going to show you on the board why the chemistry of this team needs to improve. And the off-the-field chemistry needs to improve too, because you still kind of see the cliquing of certain players together, and you know what I mean? That I don't know if that will ever happen, because that's a locker room, right? You kind of vibe with who you vibe with in a locker room. Your teammates when you get between the lines, but you might just vibe better with somebody else, you know? Like DeMario might vibe better with Isaac Hayden. You know what I mean? That might be his guy, like who, you know, they vibe on that level. And, you know, Leon Bailey might vibe with Lati Baudere. Like they could kick it. Like, you know, you just never know who can vibe with who. But once they get together, it should be a, you know, togetherness, you know, team, so that the chemistry on the field can be effective. Can be effective, 100%. But Ravel Morris doesn't want to play 10, and DJ is a good 10. He just can't carry. He can't carry the Reggae Boyz at 10. He can't carry us at 10. Not where we're going. Where we're looking to go, he can't carry us at 10. Respectfully. Good player, but where we're trying to go, he can't carry us there as 10. Like up the show. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button, man. Get the like button. Share the channel and share. Let them know we live, man. Yeah. All them groups that I don't want to be a part of. Yeah, let them know we live, man. Yeah, all them groups that I don't want to be a part of. Don't invite me because I ain't coming. Let them know we live. Round it up. What you say?
Forever, forever.
Come on. You better stop. We having a party tonight, man. We having some fun talking football. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling, man. We ain't robbing, we ain't stealing. We just chilling, talking football, having a great time with one another. You get me, blood? Talking this football talk. Now, systematic football lacking. I agree. You know, it's a definitely. I'm gonna leave it right there. Definitely. Hold up. What you? Oh, okay. There we go. I was wondering what you doing like that. Oh, you said this. Rankin. Hold on. I almost did that. One time for Rankin. Rankin in the house. Rankin. Oh, I want. Bullet. What it? He said Malik Mudassir would do a good job in the 10 for us. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see, because right now, you know, he just signed to a club, so he gonna get some games under his belt. He's gonna get, you know, his feel back, you know, his movement back, his fitness back, his wind underneath him. And you know, you might be right. We can't count nobody out. You might be right, man. You might be right for sure. You might. Oh, one time, Rankin. One time. Oh, that was 2 times. All right, one more time. All right, big up yourself. Big up yourself. But that's how I see it. So let's see. Rankin, you might have a good one there. Let's see. I'm gonna hold on to that one for sure. Money Pro Music say, I'm not talking about making money, of course. I want them to make money. I'm talking about the connection on the field. They play like it's the first time. Exactly. I'm with you. At the hour mark, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. At the hour mark, I'm going to show you, you know, what we talking about in terms of we're going to get on the clipboard and show y'all a few things. But Money Pro, I agree with you 100%. And that's why I want to talk about it, because I don't know if nobody else don't see that we pointing fingers at the coach. We supposed to. You know, we pointing fingers. I'm pointing fingers at Mr. President, which I'm supposed to. But nobody's talking about the on-the-field chemistry and how bad it is. Like, it's bad. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Buster Blank ranking. Yep. Bust that up. Campos 22. Who said Revel don't want to play 10? He did. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm almost positive Revel Moore said he preferred to play in that 6 where he can pick up the ball deep and kind of, you know, push the pace from there. The play kind of starts with him. I'm almost positive. In one of these interviews he's had, I heard him say that. I said, oh, I stopped talking about him playing 10 because of how skilled he is. When I heard him say that, I was like, yeah, man, he wants to play 6, man. 8 at most. Down there, you know what I mean? You want to pick up the ball and do all that down there. The non-effective zone, I call it. Let me see. The players are not good enough. Simple. Money pack in the house. Friday feeling. What I say? Friday feeling. What? What them say? Come on, talk to it. What them say? No, sir. Them can't say that. What?
I'm feeling nice.
Come on. All right, me done. Big up yourself, Money Pack. Let's get it going. Let's keep the show rolling. Every coach is a problem because they can't pass a ball. Yeah, man. Yeah, every coach gonna have an issue. They gonna be on the chopping block every single time. Yeah. Chop. Get up out of here. You ain't good enough for us. And we ain't even looking at ourselves. Can you believe it, man? We not even looking at ourselves, man. We gonna open up the phone lines real soon. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. It's free 99. Free 99. You know we like free. Yeah, I like free. So I ain't gonna play. I like free. Depending on who I'm getting it from, though. Yeah, because some of them free things come with, you know? Yeah, they come with baggage. Yeah, some of them free things you be getting. Yeah, man. Me give a free jersey. Baggage. Give 2 free tickets. Baggage. Now I'm buy my own ticket. Yeah, I'm buy my own jersey. Yeah, but good. Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah. No, man. Yeah, take your dinner. No. Why for that? Yeah. But you gotta always never close the door on no relationships. As long as integrity is first and foremost in that relationship. I'm with you. All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it rolling. I hopped off the soapbox, okay? I hopped off the soapbox. I'm gonna chill out. All right. Let me see. The players need to take some accountability. Can't blame everything on the coach. Well, yeah, for sure, man. We definitely gonna talk about it. Remember, I told you I got a video I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. It's still on the stove, man. It needs some more time to just, you know, get in the groove, get mellowed together. And we're gonna have a great live show coming up. I'm praying before the weekend is out, I have enough time to really cook it up the right way. And yeah, let's talk that talk, man. Let's talk that talk. The knowledge was challenged, you know, they challenged the mind to be like, oh, now you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna prove to you I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna prove to you. So wait for it. Every Gold Cup, we speak about the same thing. We do. It's getting super boring. Very boring. Smash that like button. Hit the like button. But if you think about it, when Cephas picks up the ball and he's going down the line, everybody can see that his head is down. Is he checking for Warner Brown? What type of run Warner Brown is? How much defenders is with Warner Brown? Did he take a look at that? You know what I mean? Those are questions you got to ask. Does he trust that Amari Bell or Greg Lay, whoever is coming behind him, can be an outlet to him? Maybe John Russell coming, Isaac Hayden is coming to support him so they can play a 1-2. He can give it in, get it back. Maybe they can play in a triangle where they, Cephas gives it to John Russell. John Russell gives it to Warner Brown, runner back, feeds Cephas right through to the goalie. You know what I mean? That's one on net. That's chemistry. Like, we playing for one another. Like, we love passing the ball to one another. We love. You know what I'm saying? We love to play with one another, share the ball. And yeah, why and all that stuff, man. I'm talking about on the field, between the lines. I said that already. Between the lines, be able to play, pass the ball with confidence to one another. You have a 6-yard pass that you can make it confidently. You're putting your teammates in the best positions. You're making a pass to them. You're putting them in an advantageous position, not a negative position. If most viewers and coaches see the same thing, why can't the players see their errors? Well, the players do, man. But I'm gonna tell you this for sure. Hold on a second. Hold on. No, that's not the one. Slide back. Yeah. All right. Bussa Blanc. Kush I9. Big up yourself. The Friday feeling. What you say? Light it up. Excuse me while I Okay. Oh God, I gotta take a... Big up yourself, Kush I9. Like up. You know what? The players do see the error. The problem is the players, they play so much games. Straight up. They play so many games that it's like the faster you forget about the game in terms of you losing the game, more than so winning the game and get prepared for the next one, is better for them. And they get used to doing that. They get used to focusing on game to game. And they playing all year round. For the ones playing for their national team, and they're playing all year round. So there's just tons of games, They got to find, it's high pressure environment, so they got to find different things, outlet, to release their mind from the game of football so they can perform at their best. Some don't have a good outlet to where they can release their mind. So, some turn to the drinking, the partying, the womanizing, the drug abuse, some turn other things in, to other hobbies like cars, other toys that they might enjoy, memorabilia, painting, whatever, buying houses, whatever it is that they enjoy. It could be comic books or Superman, whatever. They gonna do that to release their mind from the pressurized situation that football is, because it is a high pressured environment and people can crack like this. That's why a sports psychologist is very important. I'm not sure if we're really big on sports psychologists at all. But sports psychologist is important at this level. But nonetheless, these players have a responsibility to correct their errors. And I've said it time and time again. I've heard it over and over and over. And tell me if I'm wrong, people. I've heard people say, and I heard people say on YouTube, talking about the game. I've heard other YouTubers say, well, the club is responsible for, a player's development. And, I disagree. Because, for a club to see you as something of value, you first have to develop yourself to become something of value so the club can say, well, we can build onto what you have started to build. We can develop that into something greater than what is already built. But you can't just rest it right there, because the club is a business. And their job is to do what's in their best interest. Period. So when you think about it, you have to continue to work at your craft day in and day out. Individually, get you a trainer, work on your craft. I've said it time and time again, and I believe it. If Casey Palmer works on his passing, if Casey Palmer becomes one of those real, like, phenomenal short passer, long passer, accurate passer, 30, 40-yard passer, I'm talking about his game is fit for that. Deadly. His game is fit for that. If he can adapt that, 5,000 passes, if he can complete 5,000 of those varied passes, when he gets on the field, it's no problem for him to make those passes because he has worked on his game. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need the club to help you to work on it. You got to work on your game. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in you. And from what I know, for those that know basketball, every year you work on a different part of your game. Every summer or every time off, you work on a different part of your game. So same thing like football, you work on a different part of your game. Whether it's your breakaway speed, your stop and go speed, your stop and turn, you're looking over your shoulder, your possession of the ball with pressure on you. You work on different parts of your game, but you got to perfect it. You can't just work on it and say, I did it. And I'm telling you, oh my God, I wish somebody would like, I'm not saying Casey Palmer's, I'm just saying like he would be that like that Paul Scholes, that like Xavi, like just dead-eye passer, like the passing ability is just next level. Like he can put the ball on your foot from anywhere. Trent Alexander-Arnold like that too from that right back position. That boy nasty with it. Dead ball at his foot. Make things happen. Magic. You know, Casey Palmer work on his control. You know, a lot of the Jamaican footballers, let's be honest, the control is poor, man. When you control the ball, there should be no bounce. There should be no 2 and 3 touch before you actually control it. You should get the ball at your foot and it's dead. And when it gets to your foot and the ball dies, then you have the defender at your mercy. Shift and shake on him. Because they're expecting a bumble so they can get a toe poke on it, or they can be physical, push you in the back. But if your first touch is world class, and not everybody, but if you work at your first touch being world class in tight spaces to where you can control and make a pass or make a move, come on, man. That's, to me, working at your craft. Smash the like button. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section. If you agree, let me know in the comment section. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video. Share the video. But not a lot of people want to hear that. Just simple things every day. And I'm talking like, oh, they're not working at their craft. Listen, at this level, like you got to be working. Like nobody want to see you with no red cup in your hand. We want to see you with a ball at your foot. Working. Tirelessly. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Unless we don't got a goal to achieve, then I understand. If we, you know what I mean? If it's whatever, if we achieve the goal, then all right, cool. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yes. If that's what it is, the goal is to, whatever, you know, if we make it, we make it. But if the goal is to to make it to the World Cup, then we supposed to be working. Everybody. Getting that body strong and ready and fit to go to war and win and compete at a World Cup. We shouldn't be waiting for no club to improve your skill set. Yes, are they going to know things that you don't know? Of course. They're at that level. But man, you got to do something to be recognized so you can be awarded with an opportunity to get the development to the next level. But you got to start from the foundation. Okay, they say getting there is good, but staying there is hard. So now you've gotten to the level. What are you going to do to stay there? You letting guys that get to this level just run in circles around a more talented player. Doesn't make any sense. Somebody tell me something I don't know. You know, are you fighting and scrapping? You turn over the ball. Are you running as hard as you can to get back to help your teammates? Do you see that? How much of y'all see when a turnover happens, whoever turned over the ball is running hard to try and get that turnover back? Even if they're running out of position. How much times do you see that? How much times do you see that? No. Big up Conrad. Conrad Smith. One Conrad. Listen, man, I don't understand. Okay. All right. Nobody wants to work on their game anymore. Or you reach your ceiling. There's something called, you're as good as you gonna get. If that's what it is, then you suffice and you temper your expectations. But if there's room to get better and you see that an athlete is not giving the effort, it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. You understand? Yeah, it's very frustrating. And that's the thing about it. Gunners boss in the building. One Gunners boss. Boop. 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 Big up yourself every time, Gunners boss. Whether you like, agree, or disagree, it is what it is. Appreciate you being in the building. Don't forget to click that like button, though. I appreciate you. You said Reggae Boyz, this Reggae Boyz, that. Go look a real worker. Stop clouting off Jamaica national team. We ain't ready for big time competition. Too much high expectation. Well, the high expectation is coming from the ones in the organization. Isn't World Cup qualifying is what the goal is, and if we qualify for the World Cup, then we will be going to the big dance. I mean, what higher expectation is there than qualifying for the World Cup? And the last time I checked, I wasn't the one that said, Hey, I think we should qualify for the World Cup, even though we're not good enough. That wasn't me. So I don't know why you're over here throwing shade on me, because I didn't say that. Nah, I never said that. That never come out of my mouth. Yeah? What I said? I said the players need to improve the chemistry on the field. And if we improve the chemistry with the talent that we have, yeah, we can do something. Like and share. Melissa Walker. Melshire Walker. One time. Hold on. What you say? Hold on. What you say? Hold on.
Forever.
What you say?
Forever. I'm feeling nice.
Come on.
Champion.
You better. What you say? Big up Melshire. What? Melshire, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Yeah, bless up, brother. Done know. Big up. Real rap. Done. DTS. I don't even know what that is, but sure. You gotta explain. We need chemistry improvement. Tell me what we need. Tell me how we can do that. How can they improve their on-field? How can they trust each other more on the field? Tell me how on the field they can trust each other more. Because it's clear. Gunners Boss, it's clear to see that they're not trusting each other on the field. And that got nothing to do with the coach. That has to do with, I'm going to war. I'm going to battle. Oh, where's that real rap? Done that. I'm going to battle with the people next to me. I'm playing for them. First and foremost. First and foremost. The people, first and foremost. So I'm not worried about the coach, man. The coach put out a game plan out there. I get out there and I realize, yo, listen, this is what's happening. I'm supposed to be able to look over at my teammate and say, yo, doggy. Yo, brother. They're playing me on the outside. Yo, play me on the inside. When they come this way, play me on the inside. No. I'm going to give him a quick stop and go, and you're going to play it on the inside. I'm going to make like I'm going on the outside, but play it on the inside. That's chemistry, man. That's what I'm talking. I don't know what you're talking about. You over here trying to cause trouble. What you say now? Yeah. My bossa blanca ready. You have some players just comfortable where... Exactly. There you go. You just have some players that are comfortable where they're at in life. Well said. And it's just a fact. And you can't be mad at them. Because a lot of you are comfortable right now where you are in your life and you not grinding. Because you good. You chilling. Like Gunners Boss. He chilling. He got tall money. Gunners Boss he chilling, man. He giving out jobs, man. You need a job, holla at Gunners Boss. He'll get you one. You know what I'm saying? He the man with the plan. Gunners Boss says, saying you, the coach, what would you do to improve the chemistry? Sure have a buzz. Appreciate that. What would I do to improve the chemistry? Film session led by open conversation, direct open conversation about, yo, Leon, if you got the ball on this side and you're making a move going that way, how you prefer to have the ball, like this or like that? Them type of conversation, which I'm sure they have, I believe is how we can improve. The coach can try his best to improve the chemistry when he has a short window of time. At the end of the day, these players are supposed to be able to come, know your assignment. Honestly, if everybody does what they're supposed to do, the job that they're supposed to do, there should be no problem. Now, everybody's not going to do their job all the time because we are not perfect and we don't do our job all the time. Just so you know. All right, let me pick this up, man. The coach is trash. And you've always said that, and I slightly disagree with you. So you just wait. Yes, Gunners, we here. Melshire, Mara needs to go. Explain why Mara needs to go from your standpoint. Let us know why you think Maron Gordon needs to go. I doubt the coach has the tactical know-how how to have us play much better. You know what? You said that, but I disagree. Yeah? One time. I disagree. Man, hold on. What me say? Pull up. You ever pull up that one there? I disagree. Oh, what me say? Pull up that one there. What y'all say? I disagree. We rolling. What we say? All right, so where we at? Fire Gordon. Yeah, you always saying that. My personal opinion is we don't have the players playing with the national will. That's a good point. Now you talking, Gunners Boss. Now you talking. I gotta open up the phone lines. I'm about to open the phone lines. Y'all can call in. Yeah, yo, friends, me can't call in. Yeah, I'm just about to open hold on, did I miss? Hold on. Oh, see, Yo, man, I missed it. Hold up. I gotta do a good one. Big up to my bro, Fatal Flair official, bro. All we need to do is stop playing defenders and in midfield, and we okay. But Bossa Blanc, one time, Fatal Flair, Mr. Bossa Blanc, boop, boop, boop. Fatal Flair, big up yourself. I want him say.
Murderer.
I want.
Murderer.
Go on, big up yourself every time. Salute, Fatal Flair in the building. Welcome to Next Up Chat Squad. You know, the shooters are out, man. You gotta be careful what you say. The shooters are out. Don't be saying Gunners got away a little bit. The shooters is lax. Gunners be coming in here talking crazy. Y'all let him get away with that. RR, Conrad, I see y'all. Come on. Y'all got to get this thing together. All right, let me keep it moving. That's what I was thinking too, Francis. Big up. Yeah, call in. Yeah, hold up, call in. Let's get this going. Let's get this call in going. Hold on. Call in. Boom. Calling numbers right there. Phone line is definitely open. WhatsApp only 416-771-4338. Light up the line. Let me know how you feeling. Okay? Let me see here. Let me see. Where was I? There are too much on the field vibes. Oh, too much off the field vibes, and there are no on the field vibes. No, I don't see them having that chemistry. I'm just want to know if I'm the only one that see it. Y'all let me know, because it seems like I'm the only one that noticed, like, on the field, like, there's no trust. I don't see that trust, like, I'm playing for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you an example. Quick example. Quick and fast, okay? Watch this. Watch this. Quick and fast. Hold on. I need some of them here. 1, 2. 3. All right. Boop. Hold on. May I line up something for me? Hold on. Warner, yes, sir. My over, yes, sir. All right. Watch this. Watch the ride. Come and tell you guys at the top of the hour, Mega, pull out the clipboard. Ah, man. We get a phone call. Caller. Hold on. My bad. Yeah, go on through, caller.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say a few first time for the next up, you know.
Salute. Gunners, boss. Big up yourself.
Hold up. Let me ask something.
Yeah, man.
When me and you rap before?
What you say?
Which part me and you rap before? Me and you have some discussion before. Where was that?
I don't remember, you know. Not gonna lie.
You used to be on Ryan channel one at a time?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, that's what I know you from. Maybe you never have the lack them time. The lack never grow out like that.
No. Them time there, I was, yeah.
Yeah, because me I listen to voice and me I say, because me just running at school just now and running at the channel and me I say, you can sound like somebody. Let me check him out there.
Yeah.
Just give a subscription right away and burn a fire as me always I do. You see?
I love it. You see, for me personally, I appreciate. Thank you very much for subscribing. I like everybody to be themselves because, listen, we all can't be the same person. So the fact that we can be yourself, that's the best, man. We can banter back and forth. We can agree to disagree. We're not always going to agree. And that's the beauty about it. You know what I mean? As long as we got respect for one another, it is what it is.
I ain't hating on you clouting because I'm here clouting too. On your platform. yeah, but as I was saying, right? me I watch the screen at the same time. I wonder if you're talking still or what.
No, man, go on through. You're good.
Yeah, what me I say now, right? You see this thing about, you see everybody talking about, oh, fire the coach, fire the coach, fire the coach. How much coach you going to fire before the World Cup qualifier, which is in like 9 months or so?
I have no idea. How's that going to work?
Me don't know. It's like we're not trying to do anything. All we are trying to do is hire and fire coaches. We are not trying to build a farm, build up some cohesiveness and all of those things. Because we can't continue like grandma. Grandma always told me when I was growing up, Rolling Stone don't gather no mat. You gotta stay somewhere if you wanna get somewhere. You can't keep moving all the time. You ain't gonna gather nothing.
Facts. Big facts.
So I don't get that part about firing the coach. I think, like I said, you never finish my comment, you get to a part of it and you stop. But my thing is, I think the players who we are bringing to represent the team, they are already comfortable, like you would agree with. Them comfortable, and this will to go to the next level is not there. I don't see it. I don't see that fire in their guts. I don't see them fighting. That's why I'm saying, you see, we need a set of youth with some others, like them youth that we Mr. Steve Cargo Cavalry go play in Miami. Them youth they play with, even though they take their last and both legs, they play with pride. You can see that will to carry Jamaica upon them back. Me not see that when we see the national team, other than Leon Bailey and a little player a whisper. I don't see it, And that's my take on this thing about it. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we need to do something as some farm some you get some youth who want to play for Jamaica. I want to play for them hard. We want to play for the country. We want to wear this color. We want to bleed where we are. Give me that will, because we're looking for talented players from overseas. But talent is not what's going to take us there. You have to also have the will with some talent. And I take will over talent every day. And the legendary boxing Hall of Fame boxing coach and boxing journalist Teddy Atlas tell me that. He say, I take will in a fighter any day over a talented boxer.
Yeah, because even when he gets knocked down, he going to get back up.
Exactly. And we're not seeing that happening too much with these guys. I'm not seeing that.
And that's why I'm asking the question when it comes to the chemistry. Like, we need to improve the chemistry. Like, what are some of the ideas? Because, I mean, on the field, it makes no sense if you're going to war with somebody and you don't know them, or you can't trust that they're going to have your back in the most pressurized situation. And I can see that. There's a lot of pointing, a lot of, like, you were supposed to be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no covering. There's no support. There's no happiness for one another. And, I mean, talent gonna win you games, but a team will win you championship. Like a real team.
Yeah. You need a set of young men who is going to play with veterans, mixing it, who is going to play with their hearts out here. And this is what it's all about. It's not about going overseas or getting a contract. It is about representing the national team with pride and joy. That's what me want to see. I may not see that.
So before you go, I wanted to ask you, do you believe that it's the responsibility of a club to develop a player, or is it on the responsibility of a player to develop themselves?
I mean, I would say it go hand in hand. The club pays the player, and then we can't even say, because in Jamaica they don't pay the players. So I would say development starts from the grassroots. When you are ready to go into the national team, you're supposed to be ready. Not no if and but and not think that, oh, if he's going to do this or he's going to do that. You're supposed to be ready for your position. The first 11 men supposed to be ready. We have a ready goalkeeper. We have Leon Bailey and some other little man. But we need more. And then we sit here, a lot of people sit here and them expect that every team we play, we're going to beat them. We don't have the quality talent. You understand? So that's why if we don't have the quality talent, I don't want nobody where I come from England or I come from America or I come from Germany or I come
But
from
hold
Europe.
on, but hold on.
Hold on, let me finish this.
All right.
Let me say this first. Let me say this before you interrupt me.
Go on you.
If you are not, if I'm not stealing you from the United States national team, or I'm not stealing you from the English national team, or I'm not stealing you from the German national team, why would I want you?
Because you can play football?
Because you can play football. Then if you can't play to the level of making your World Cup team, how you going to make my World Cup team, brother?
Well, you see, that's the thing about it, right? It's hard to compete. That's little bank. That's big bank taking little bank. Like Germany's big bank to Jamaica little bank. Like we can never compete with stealing players unless there's some unforeseen circumstances that makes a player really, really want to play for Jamaica over Germany based on what they're gonna get when they play for Germany. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I mean, I see the incentive is more. Yeah, I understand that part. The incentive to play for Germany is more. But at least we can try to go in there and steal one and two of them. If we can't steal one and two of them, like if we can get, I hope we can get, even though we look out for him and him behavior more time.
Well, you know what?
I wish we could have get Marlon Greenwood.
I have the answer for you. Before I let you go, I got an answer for you. The answer is we need a nice, shrewd, smooth, fast talking, slick talking president, and we'll get those players. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Okay, all right, I get you. We need a politician. We need someone who can sell the dream, right?
You got it, man. Now you talking.
Yeah, now we're talking. I get you. I'm here. All right, make some other people rock out. I'm here. Me have the number and everything. So me subscribe and me press that bell so I will see you every time you're on and I'll be here rocking with you.
Appreciate you, man. Bless up.
Yeah, one love. Big up.
One Gunners boss, everybody. Bless up. Let me give a phone call. Who calling back in? Call back in. Whoever calling, call back in. Let me go through some of these comments real quick. Real quick. Where'd I leave off at? Let me see. I think our head tough. We hard for learn. We don't care about how this goes. Hold up. Yeah.
Yo.
Caller.
Oh, go on.
Well, go on. Talk to us. Who we talking to?
Yeah, man, a fatal player, man. Yeah.
Blessings. What? One fatal flare. Big up yourself. Talk to the people.
Oh, man, well, basically, so my time me want to come up with this one bugger thing where they cause the problem while we not play no ball. Let me go as further back as how far am I go? Memory. Alright, let's go St. Vincent. Again St. Vincent. The first match over at St. Vincent, the home ground. Again, St. Vincent home ground. We Carly said we not play good. Then did have a 1-0 and we draw it by Leon Bailey score a penalty in the last minute of the game. Remember?
Right.
Yeah, we not play good, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see that game? He had Makala in the CDM role. You know who is Makala?
Yes, I do.
Makala is a midfielder that plays for Mount Pleasant, but he was a defender. You see me?
You converted him.
Yes. So he didn't have the technical ability and movement in the midfield. Take the ball on the half turn and confident on the ball. Me here talk about trust that I one night. Then look on him couple times and don't want to give me ball. Because then they am trusting in the ball. Same thing with Latibo there, right there, so? Same thing with Damian Lowe. Me are looking at the game couple times and see the Margaret look on Lati and him and hold up in him. And in a game, kind of just him. Why we play ball like this and then no one touch the ball? Unless they have 30 yards of space. All time I give Latibo the air ball when he have 30 yards of space, you know. Me no blind. 3 ball game. You see that? Pinnock look for him couple time and he said like him as me nah give him, me prefer kick it long. I good think Pinnock long ball them better than the low long ball them. So some of them really good. Boom. It's depend on the game still. Same St. Vincent game. We not play good. What we do in next game? I don't know. I see one different white man company bench. Must see him then say USA TV assistant. And I don't know if him decides to Ray, but it's foolishness. Ray. But he hadn't go play the CDM role. That game was in Sabina Park. The ball game knocker make Warner Brown. Me watch Warner Brown play in first match with Jamaica and he couldn't control one ball. And that the game there, when the team a click, they make Warner Brown look like a star. Well, he must star in a JPL, but na international level, him and they make Warner Brown look really good. So till everybody instantly I say, we forward that. He didn't play in a the CDM role and ball did a knock. We knock the ball and we play good and we have them 1-0 but in a latter part of the game. I say you when a bang, when a create, we score more goal. So my time when we not play a goal I say, oh, but he had a chance right there and he had another chance right there. And every goal score when football play. So you have to have creative player on the field to create. So we end up 1-3-0. When last before that we win 3-0. We can't win 3-0 with play a 6-5 defender on the field. We end up won that game 3-0. What was the next game? Boom. What is the next game? No, I did up to Unity Cup. Unity Cup now. Hayden was there. Game against Trinidad. We play some good ball, make all cases, Lazy Palmer look good in the midfield, and I trick people.
Hold on, what you like, call him? Hold on, you can't slide past that name. What you call him?
No Lazy Palmer in name, man.
Yo, you can't slide by that. Keep going, Lazy Palmer.
Bro, every other game in play, only good game I have before that was against Cuba. Who is Cuba? 10 man and they were minnows. And we still never score no goal. Hayden, step on the field, a proper stadium. Boom, we knock ball and we look good. We are lead 2-0 comfortable. Out of the blue, Lazy Palmer tired from about 50 minutes and we carry on Ravel and the coach have him out there. The battle same way. He had a good game, But him tired, him not go more than 45 minutes about game. And
right.
Ravel to come on and the man them end up score 2 quick goal power and ready to take over the game from Then send out the general, Ravel Morrison, calm down his game. We start knock around back the football, we end up winning. A CDM was there. Boom, against Nigeria. We have the CDM. Ball a transition, ball a play, but Nigeria more superior team. So them actually did not play better ball than we. But when we transition and play the ball and we end up score a couple goals. Alright, boom. What the next game? British Virgin Islands. Hayden sick. Them hide it from everybody. All them they sit there. Nobody don't know about Hayden. They not talk about him. We just boom to starting lineup. What is this? Low in a defensive midfield. We look like shit. I worst game that the Jamaica may ever watch. Me no recover from that game they all know. Torture to watch that game there. Boom. No, the defender was in the midfield. Ball in the transition good. We need to play good. Some man feel like one man can mash up one ball game. But trust me. We play the game and one man can humbug one side. Boom. The next game. That game we didn't play well. The next game. CDM played against Guatemala. Now it was a weekend side, but we dropped some leather. We played some ball. Warner Brown look good again. See that? See me? Play some ball.
Well, because he was getting service.
Exactly. So therefore.
So hold on. Are you getting somewhere? Because I want to ask you a question. I don't want to interrupt if you're getting somewhere.
That's cool. You could go ahead.
I want to know. So what do you like? How do you improve? How did they improve? Like the trust between Mason Holgate giving it to Lati being able to pass it to Cephas or Damari Gray or Casey Palmer. Like how can they work on that the on the field trust, the on the field chemistry that a team
How
needs.
did they improve? How did they improve from BVI to Guatemala game?
How can they?
Bro, you can do so much and so more. If so much and no more. If you have certain qualities, it's either you have it or you don't have it. Latibo Deer or Low don't have it in the midfield.
That's
so
a fact.
therefore the game is gonna be cramped. Me not like play. You see, me I play ball personally. I mean, me to take 1 minute or 2 minutes to look for everybody. If me say you're not good in a midfield or you're not good in a defense, me not play forward, you know. Cause my game not gonna look good. Me go run, they go play the game and show you how you play. You see me? The only way it will improve or look good if you put one technical man where want come see ball and afraid of ball and stop with this rubbish defender business in a midfield where they hide from it. And you only go here, you look for Latia, you not give me if you under pressure now. And ball you no play so. Knock and move. Then
Well,
give Latia body
well,
the
you
ball
know,
when
you know
have
what's funny.
30 yards of
You know what's
space.
funny you say that. Hold on, it's funny you say that. Can I tell you why? Do you know much time I've seen Richard King or Ethan Pinnock have the ball and they're looking for passes and they refuse. They refuse to pass the ball through the middle. They rather kick, like you said, they rather kick it long. And I'm like,
Exactly.
What?
I wonder why.
yeah, like what?
Yo, a certain you see because me they watch the situation and know the situation because this happen. That style where them are use, you know. Them are use it from Hector and they try put Hector in a midfield, you know. And this is a rubbish strategy. So me have the headache from Hector days I see them a do it, you know. So me I watch them, you know. And you see Latibody sometimes me go on like he want the ball. But the man them not give him. Cause if me a play ball on my yard and me know so this man have certain technical ability and certain touch, me not give me ball certain place, you know. And that's the man them a do. Why you have a handicap team? You play with one half a man less, you know. You play with 10 at 11. Wow, most man pass you 11. 10 and a half man you play with.
But how often you call it? Come on, Carla. You know, Carla, that's what I'm trying to say. Brad, the coach, listen, it's handicapped. Like, let's be for real. Like, you look at the odds, if you were to bet, like, it's not whole. Like, you're working with something that's not whole. Like, but you still have to get results. Do you know how difficult that is? Does anybody know?
It's hard. So my point is,
But I don't feel sorry for him, though.
It gave them a specifically mentioned where we not play good and the one them where we play good and show potential is when we play. The one where we not play. You have some game where we win in a like some like ugly game like Guadeloupe where we scruffle and we get a lesser side with the defender and midfield. You know. But when I come against one tougher opponent, me can foresee so it not go work.
Right.
The Guadeloupe game, if I see the starting lineup, I call Ryan Shaw. If the tape is there, I predict the game before too. I see the starting lineup, I say Ryan, me now watch the game. Because I see that story all over again. You see against BVI, and it will happen again. Because a lot of team are putting a midfield right there, so defend right there. So the game is, we're going to, perhaps we may be winning, but the game is going to look ugly. And we're not going to play in a righted ball. And we perhaps win one goal. We win 1-0. So said, so done. I'm going to predict even the Panama game. So the game is going to look ugly. They're going to score 2 early goal power. And then they're going to looking at them thick head and thick skull and say, let's move the defender from the midfield and change the strategy. Hence, that's what they did. And we end up they play better and then we score immediately. You see me? And then, boom, the penalty, so the game kind of get referee out, whatever. Once in a play now, defender in the midfield, we play better. Remember the game against Jamaica? Dominican Republic. We had them 3-0, and they came back and scored 2 late goals. It was Lazy Palmer, Kirai Anderson, and I think Bobby Reed is in the midfield. We scored 3 goals. Chamar get about 3 and Dixon get about 4 and I scored them. We were creating. What went wrong though is in the last part of the game they scored 2 quick goal power and it ended up 3-2 and the game looked like it did close. It never close. So when you have them like a full strategy there, you put them strategy there when you are lead. For example, we are lead 2-0 or 3-0. You send one man to go run up and down and kick down man and ugly up the game and win the game. And that me know bad. Yeah,
but at the same time too, but you gotta remember, final thought. At the same time, whenever it still comes down to the players. I say it all the time. Coaches get fired. President, directors, physical trainers, they get fired. Players don't get fired, man. Players get moved around. They don't get no call up. They don't get fired. So it really comes down to them. Success is on
to what
them.
they could do.
Yeah, man.
It comes
Yeah.
down to them what they could do.
I agree.
If
Yes.
you're not Superman,
Yes.
you can't fly.
That's
Me
facts.
can't fly.
That's
But if
facts.
you give me the tools, go on a plane, me go fly.
That's
So you
facts.
go put Lucky But here play midfield when him not have the tools and the criteria and the technique to play the position there.
All right, Fado, listen to this. I have a video coming up that's gonna answer all. I can't wait for you to be on that live. It's gonna answer all those questions. All this stuff right here. I want to tell you, but I can't tell you because I gotta put it in I'm gonna put it in the video. It's gonna answer it all. I'm gonna do this before the weekend is out. Stay tuned.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one. Call-in show too, so make sure you call in. All right.
Yeah, man.
Go on,
definitely.
go on, bless up.
Big up to you, man.
Fatal, one time, big up yourself. Everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Then I was calling. Appreciate y'all. Those that have called in, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Let me get to some of these comments I missed. I know Shower Curtain Boss was in the building. This team lacks pride, guts, and have not shown common ball sense in how they play. That's facts. By Devin Porter in the building. Big up Devin Porter. Shower Curtain Boss. One time. What? 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Devin Porter by selecting the right players such as Hayden, Bobby, DJ, Russell, Ravel, Hall, Nero, Bailey, Gray, Secret Weapon, Mother Seal. We should be fine. Yeah, you can say that. If we can get them all. If we can get them all at the same time. We need better equip assistant with an iPad. True. Oh, what's that? Big Phil. One time for Big Phil. Big Phil in the building. Big Phil. Go on, big up yourself, Big Phil. The coach needs to know players' attributes and positions they best in. He does. I'm gonna leave it right there. He does. Might not know it super good, but yeah, he does. He does. Hard work over talent for sure. The coach needs to know the player. Okay, you said it again because you thought I missed it. Now I got it. Like up the live, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. Let everybody know I'm live right now. You know, everybody's not gonna rock with Francis, but just know I tell the truth, man. I come in peace. I just come to talk about the football. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't trying to make nobody lose their job. I'm not trying to have nobody lose their position. I'm just talking about what I see. You can't deny that. If I'm proving it, you can't deny it. Not that I'm trying to prove anything. You get my point? Other than the fact that what I'm talking about is right. Caller, Leon Bailey is the worst player name. Okay, I read that already. Devin Porter. There's also McNeil, Rowe, Cover, Baker. Those Tyrese Campbell. Yeah, those players are hard to get, man. There's a lot of hoops that got to be jumped through. A lot of things that need to happen before that can happen. So, yes, you suppose, but we not. O'Shane, Caller, Heart Alone definitely can't do it for sure. All right. The phone line is open, man. Anybody that got a problem, call in. The phone line is open. Oh, let me put the phone number back up. The phone line is open. Call in and let me know what you think can help this team with the chemistry. How can a team improve with the chemistry on the field where they can, play at their best and they can win more games together versus off individual skill, individual will, and talent. Right? The coaches to get a lot of beating. That's what you think. The coach don't kick the ball. He only tells you which way is best to kick it. Woo! Slide back on that one. Conrad Smith. Rankin said the speed of the captain is the speed of the boat. In other words, if the team is not performing, it's the coach's fault. Easiest person to blame, to put the blame on. Easiest person to put the blame on. Yes. Easiest person to put the blame on. They the first and easiest to get the blame. Any blame. All blame. You name it, they gonna get the blame. Right? Let me show you something. Let me go to the good old clipboard. All right. I brought my friend back out. This is my friend right here. See my friend? All right. Hold up. Let me get my marker out, man. Let me get my marker out. Here go my friend. Slide over here for a second. Thank you. Thank you very much. You come in frame. Don't take too much of the light. Stop it. All right. Stop it. You see it right there? All right. Dexter Lambakisa right here. Dexter Lambakisa gets the ball. Yeah. He gives it to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey got the ball. Leon Bailey got the ball. This is Leon. This defender right here closes the gap. He picks up. He slides across. So now it's three people surrounded by Leon Bailey. So that means that if there's three people surrounding Leon Bailey, that means that somebody's open. Either he plays it back down to Lambakisa. He tries a pass if he has the ability. And plays it to Warner Brown. Or he can change the feel. Change the feel. Change the feel. He did neither. He turned over the ball. So I say all that to say this. As I get out the clipboard. That is football 101. Who do we have on the field that can get the ball? That can get the ball and change the feel? Which player do we have can pick up the ball from this side? They're going up with the ball. They run into some pressure and they can actually change the field. How much time have you seen Leon Bailey from the right side of the field cut back and swing it all the way over to Damari Gray so Damari Gray can have a 1v1 or a 2v1 with him and Warner Brown? How much times, come over here, how much times have you seen Leon Bailey swing the ball from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to Damari Gray so he can either have a 1v1 or a 2v1 with him and Warner Brown because Leon Bailey picked up 2 or 3 defenders? Vice versa, how much times have you seen Damari Gray pick up the ball and swing it to the other side of the field and feed it to Leon Bailey so Leon Bailey can have a 1v1 or a 2v1 with Warner Brown as the striker? How much times have you guys seen that? That's football 101. Who's in the middle of the park? That's why I say Casey Palmer got to improve. He got to improve his passing because he's the one that's supposed to be able to collect it. He's the one that's supposed to be in the middle, collect the ball from Leon Bailey, and can be able to change fields to Damari Gray or Ronaldo Cephas. He should be in the middle, be able to pick the ball up and switch. Pick it up and switch. He can take the ball from here to here. He can switch fields. If there's too much pressure, if there's overload on this side of the field, when it comes to Leon Bailey, is overload. Warner Brown's up here, but they're overloading. They're overloading. Casey Palmer got to be here. John Russell, somebody got to be here to pick up the ball. To pick up the ball from Leon Bailey. If he can't go down the line, he can't go down the line. He can't go down the line. Somebody's supposed to be able to pick up the ball, get it from here and switch fields to ease the pressure. Supposed to be able to switch fields and ease the pressure. Who's that midfielder that can do that for us? Can Isaac Hayden make that pass? Can Isaac Hayden be the one to be the release? That's gone. Can Isaac Hayden be the one to get the ball and he gonna change the fields like Rodri do? Is he gonna be the one to do that? Can he be the one to change the fields like that? Because that comes down to a play. If Leon Bailey goes into 3 defenders, one trailing, one covering, and one watching from the... That's 3. Somebody's open. He got to pass the ball. Do the wingers, can they make that pass? How often do you see Leon Bailey look back to make that pass and square to the other side of the field? How much times do you see Cephas going down the wing and 2 defenders is on Cephas? 2 defenders is on Cephas. And instead of Cephas pushing the ball and going down to the flank, he actually cuts it back and hits a Leon Bailey on the backside. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right there. We don't see that. Okay. Say they do that. That means that Warner Brown is always going to be left out. He always going to be left out to dry. He always going to be left out. When they pick up the ball from down here, Mason Holgate or Ethan Pinnock pick up the ball and they hit Isaac. Or they hit John Russell. Whichever one of these 2, they hit them. Right? Casey Palmer is supposed to be here. Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, Cephas, and Warner Brown. But between these guys, I don't know if they can make the pass. Can he make the pass accurately here? Because we're not seeing it. So if Isaac Hayden decide he wants to play down the left side, we're going to play through Damari Gray. Damari Gray dropped low here, and he picks up the ball. So now Damari Gray got the ball. Casey's coming, Warner Brown is here, and Leon is on the outside. John is following behind, and so is Isaac. These guys are here. See it? You guys see it? Clipboard work we doing, man. So I'm trying to show you the chemistry, the belief in one another to be able to make that pass. Now, Damari Gray's coming. Defender is here. One is on Warner Brown. Defender right there. Like, these are the passes that they should be able to make confidently. They know Warner Brown is either going to run on this side or he's going to run on this side. Which way is he going to make a run? All right, they face guard Warner Brown. Which way? Is he going to run into the gap? Where my marker at? Hold up. Where my marker at, man? Other side. Is he going to run into the gap? Warner going to run into the gap? Is he going to slick around this side? Can Damari Gray beat this defender to either make a pass down the line or make a pass to split these 2 defenders right here? Can he make a pass sharp enough, time the run, and split these 2 defenders? Those are the things I'm talking about in terms of team chemistry. That has nothing to do. The coach puts you in the position. There's a style of play. There's a system that he comes with. But ball sense is also important. Timing, because you have the freedom to make those progressive moves, make those progressive runs, make those progressive passes. But if you can't do it, you just can't do it. It's all right. If you can't do it, you just can't do it. And that's what seems like slows down the team chemistry. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. He tried, but him not accurate. Ja Entertainment. Big up yourself. Gray don't do that. Gray square in the box. Palmer should be doing that. Definitely. The coach's job is to correct bad behaviors within his team. Not at the national level. Not at the national level. To the level you're thinking. That's more club level. club has more time to correct your bad habits. At the national level, we don't got time for bad habits. There is no time or space for bad habits. None. If he's unable to make the players correct their bad behaviors, then he is failing at his job. It's not his job. His job is to have the collection of these players and lead them with his tactics, and with his is not to do that. Respectfully, the midfield should dominate the game, control when to attack from right or switch to left. They should, and I don't see it. And I think that has to come down to chemistry, knowing where your teammates are gonna be, where they should be, where they could be. Those are conversations that should be having between these players, and I'm not so sure it's happening, man. I'm not so sure it's happening, like, for real. I'm not so sure it's happening at all. And that's kind of my issue right now I'm having. Hold up a second here. Okay, cool. So let's see something here. Hold up a second, my people. I need to get this, get that thing going. All right. Let me see. They should all try feed Brown. If no work, switch the style. I mean, do they even have a conversation, with Brown about how he likes the ball, where he likes the ball to be placed on the ground, the speed on the ball? Like, those are things that you have with your teammate if you want to win. You want to be in the best position. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. Those simple. You learn. You're at a high level. You should be able to adapt quickly, and make adjustments really fast. Let me see. In order to run away any of these plays, they need a good AM like Ravel. Ravel don't want to play attacking midfield. You gonna make me have to go look up the video where he said it. He's not really like everybody. He don't really want to play attacking midfield. He got attacking midfield qualities, but I don't think he comfortable playing attacking midfield like we think he is. Can he? Of course, he has the ability to. Yes, he does. All right, let me see here. Or call up players like Malik Mothersills. Yeah, these players haven't been playing that much, so that's kind of the problem. What time is it? Gotta drink my coffee. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee late at night. I gotta get my coffee. Did I miss a call? I gotta go see if I missed a call real quick. Oh, okay, nah. Same person, okay. Bless up, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't smash it. Click the like button because I want somebody else to click it. So click the like button, hit the share button, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell a friend to tell a friend. I believe wholeheartedly that we need to work on our chemistry on the field. When we're in training, we need to work on those said skills that would help. Players need to have conversations with one another. Film studies is a great way of also learning. You can kind of see the way that they run, how they want the ball. Simple conversation. In-game adjustments is something that I'm really big on. I believe between players, if you can look at another player and say, hey, we need to, let's do like this. They're playing me. They face guarding me. They're playing me a certain type of way. They're trying to take away my left side, or they're trying to take him on my left foot or my right foot. And yeah, let's figure out a way. Forget about the coach. We're going to figure out a way. I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, or do this flick on when those type of things I need to see, man. I need to see happen so I can know that, okay, you don't see no step over, no dummy balls. You pass the ball through and you step over and let your teammate on the other side. So Demario Gray pass the ball. Instead of Warner Brown or John Russell trying to score it, they know Leon Bailey's behind them and nobody's covering it. They step over it. No, instead, they're taking it for themselves. They're taking the shot for themselves. The ball is coming to them, and instead of saying, do I have the best opportunity, or is there another teammate of mine that might have a better opportunity, and I can facilitate them having that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't see that. Sherman Scott. Whoa. One Sherman Scott. One Sherman Scott. Up top. Salute. Bossa Blanc. One done. Sherman Scott. You don't know the thing go. Whoa, slow down. Yeah. Oh, what them say? Sherman Scott. Poop, 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 poop. Big up yourself. Bless up. Like up the live. Like up the stream. One our dream. Enough like up the stream. Next up, Sports Talk, man. We in the building. We just trying to do what we do and provide y'all with the entertainment and the love we got for this game, man. This game we call football 1000%. You understand? But yeah, man, there's none of those balls that are going through one of them through balls. I don't see it. You know, I want to see that chemistry. You know, Leon Bailey can trust, like, okay, I got two defenders. That Casey Palmer is going to be there as an outlet. I can play a 1-2 off of him. John Russell's going to be there. Isaac Hayden's going to be there. Damari Gray's going to come and fill that. You know what I mean? You know how much times I see Damari Gray or Cephas pass the ball across the goal mouth and nobody is thinking about the next man. Everybody's thinking about, how can I be the hero? How can I be the hero? How can I be the game winner? Instead of saying, okay, look, a quick glance over your shoulder. Oh, wait, Leon's back there. This guy's right here. It's coming towards me. Let me just, step over that. Leon can run onto it right in the back of the net. How come that never happened? How come that never happened? Mother City plays 45 games in 2024-25, and you say him not playing much. This is the last season. Last season for what? He just signed to a new team. For whatever reason, I've said it time and time again that I don't know why these players are having difficulties playing for Jamaica in Jamaica for whatever reason. But I'm not even trying to concern myself about that. I'm just talking about what we have, right? What we have and what we can do with what we have is what I'm really trying to focus on, Devin. But if 45 games, it really comes down to the powers that be that make those decisions for the players to come on and play. Looked like he played well with the group in the Unity Cup. And let's see. Let's see what can come next. Maybe he gets another call up and the coach can figure out a way for this World Cup qualifiers to integrate him into the team. That would be amazing. But it's hard to really get into the mind of the decisions that go on behind closed doors because they are behind closed doors. And I don't really want the second and the third hand information. I just want to stick it strictly on football. And if something comes across that is clear, then we talk about it. But if he played 45 games in the season, then that's great. That's great. But that's the reports that he hasn't. The reports came out that he wasn't playing that much, and yeah. But anyways, let's move on from that. Enough respect, Sherman Scott. Big up yourself. That's why Cephas won't make the great assists. And a Dashway, we go. We want to be the star too. Everybody wants to be the star. Everybody wants to be the star. Everybody wants to be the goal scorer. Everybody wants to be the man of the hour. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They definitely do. Yes, they do. And that's the thing about it. Everybody wants to be Batman. Nobody wants to be Robin. Nobody wants to be, the sidekick, so to speak, or the assistant, or the person that's giving the assist. Nah, everybody wants to be the one I scored the goal. But if you win, you all win together. It doesn't matter who scored and who didn't score. You won. You're a winner. Oh yeah, I saw you feel. I saw you feel. What yeah do? No, now I go walk. Hold on, guys. Back in the place, man. Back in the space. What I say? What I deal with? What I deal with? So, yo, the team needs to work together. You look at these collection of players, and you can see right off the bat between Damian Lowe, Mason Holgate, Amari Bell, they got to be able to trust Lati. They got to trust Isaac Hayden. When you go from Isaac Hayden, Lati Baudier, they got to be able to trust John Russell, Damari Gray, Cephas, and Bailey. They got to be able to trust one another to make the right passes, to make the passes on time, to make the passes accurate. That's the chemistry that we need. We have the talent. The talent can improve. The talent can improve. The talent can improve. First touch, second touch, one touch, one pass, two touch, passing accurately, short pass, long pass, 6 yard, 3 yard, 10-yard pass, 15-yard pass, 25-yard pass, accurately, control, high IQ, when to dribble, when not to dribble, use your skill. Like those things, they can improve. But with what we have, if we just play as a team, if we just play together, like really, really, really play together, we give teams a lot of trouble. We'll give teams a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. We'll give a lot of teams trouble. I promise you, we'll give a lot of teams trouble. Smash that like button. Nobody gonna talk about it. Yeah, I know the Reggae Boyz, they not playing right now. We got a break. No, there is no break. When I was away, there was no break. I stayed studying and watching the game. When I wasn't giving y'all content, I stayed studying and watching the games. Even when I come and talk the game with y'all, I was studying. Had my notebook. Write everything down. Studying. Let's see. So there's never no day off. It's not that the Reggae Boyz have been knocked out. No, we got to talk about our inefficiencies, man. We got to talk about our deficiencies that we're having on the field. Players going to new clubs, hoping to get a new little start and a fresh start. Damari Gray gone to a new club. You see Mother Seal gone to a new club. Leon Bailey, we're not sure about him yet. Players are moving around and going to different clubs, getting opportunity. But if you look at the photo, does that look like a group of guys that really want to play for each other, or they just came to play football? That looked like a group of guys that just came to play football. Football is what I do. I do it at a high level. I've done it all my life, and I can play better than he can. But I'm just going to play my game. That's it. I'm not going no further, no more. I'm just going to play my game, straight up. Going to play my game. Not going back and forth with you. Don't go back and forth with me about it. I'm just going to play my game. Come on, talk to me in the comment section. Where the chat squad at? It's Friday night. I know Friday night y'all out enjoying yourselves. But talk to me. I'm about to get up out of here too, man. It's getting to that time where, everybody going to hit the road and do their thing, man. On this Friday night. The phone line is open. 416-771-4338. WhatsApp only. Call in and have your say. Let me know what you think, how we can improve the chemistry on the field, because it don't matter what coach we get. If we can't improve our on the field chemistry, then it's pointless. If we can't improve our on the field chemistry, man, it don't matter what coach we get. It doesn't matter what coach we get. Period. Period. Full stop. You hear me? Period. Full stop. Like, honestly, period, full stop. Let me know if you disagree. Smash that like and subscribe button. I don't know. That don't look too... I don't know. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. I just hope that this team, all these players, a collection of players, Coach McLaren can soon find a nice collection, core guys that he can trust to get out there and get the job done. That trust one another, that trust giving each other a 3-yard pass, a 6-yard pass. They know that they're not going to turn it over. They're not going to put them in a position of deficit. Casey Palmer is going to dribble into the middle of the field and turn over the ball. Like, things like that. Smash that like and subscribe button. Does help with the growth and the visibility. Hit the subscribe button. Don't smash it because I need it to work. I need it to work further. This is crazy, man. This is nuts. What do you mean? How? Smash that like and subscribe button. So on that note, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to catch you on another one. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of layers to the onion. A lot of layers to the onion. One of the layers to the onion is definitely, the top. It's been 10 days and we haven't heard from President Michael Ricketts yet. Nothing at all addressing. I don't want to hear respectfully from Simon. I don't want to hear from the directors. I don't want to hear I want to hear from the president, that he come out and talk to the people and let the people know Guan. Yeah, 10 days and we haven't heard from the president. We counting. Yeah, we counting. Yeah, we calling for the president to come out and address the people, man. Have something to say to us. Greet us, show us that you care. You want us to show we care and come out to the stadium in numbers and wear the gear and buy the gear and talk about it. Yeah, for the pride of the people, for sure. But where's your pride? UK crew and the Jamaica crew and the team need to unite. They definitely do. I'm glad you can see the unite. You can see the divide. You can see the divide. And I can't understand why there would be a divide. Why would there be a divide? Like, they're together, but they're not together at the same time. There's a slight divide. Like, why? That's what I don't understand. But big up to Uptown 1G Connection, man. Bless up to everybody out there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know we're going to be live again tomorrow. I got that stream that I got coming up, man. I'm cooking it up. I'm making sure I do it right. Because, you know, it might cause some controversy, man. Might cause some controversy. But we gonna get it right. Yeah, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Smash that like button. Don't smash it, click it. Why I keep saying I gotta cut out that smash it, man. Wildin'. Well, on that note, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get back to work. I just wanted to come and talk to y'all quick about how we can improve so you guys can help. You know, the next time you hear somebody talk about the issues that we have, it's about how can we help to improve the team, man? How can we help to improve the chemistry on the field? How can we help them to improve that chemistry on the field? It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Because if you can't trust to make that pass, then you're not going to be able to make that pass on time. You understand? Smash the like button. But listen, man, y'all stay blessed. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. You already know what it is. It's Francis from Next Up Sports Talk. I want this team to improve. I want this system to improve. I want the coaching staff to improve. I want the front office to improve, which is the management, the president, board members. I want it all to improve. So we're going to be here until it improves. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And I'm out. I'm going to catch y'all, man. Hold up. I got to give y'all something on the way out. Oh, go back. I got to.
Forever.
I want him sad.
Forever.
I what?
Forever.
Peace and love. I'm outie.